Back. In our previous video, we took a look at the property of what happens when you take a power, something raised to a power, and then raise it to another power. And that involves just multiplying the two powers together, the m and n there. Okay? And we did some examples there. And then we furthermore saw if you have two things being multiplied together, and you raise that entire quantity to the n power, you can just distribute the power to both bases, like so. So for example here, we have 11 times 4 to the 9th. Okay, it should be like that. Of course, one way you could write this is you could just say, oh, 11 times 4 is 44, and that's to the 9th. And that's not wrong. But they want us to practice using the exponential properties there. So we'll distribute the 9. So it's really 11 to the 9th times 4 to the 9th. Okay. Exercise 8. Same idea. Okay, distribute the power. But now here, the 3 already has a 2. So in other words, this becomes 3 squared to the 5th times 7 to the 4th. Again, the 7 already has a power of 4, so it's 7 to the 4th to the 5th. And then we have to multiply those powers to get 3 to the 10th, and multiply those powers to get 7 to the 20th. Okay. Next is 9. Same idea. Distribute the power. So it's 3 squared to the 5th, a to the 4th to the 5th. And so you get 3 to the 10th and a to the 20th when you do the multiplication there. Okay, go ahead and try 10, 11, and 12 here. See what you can come up with. Okay, so in 10, again, distribute the power. So it's 5 to the 7th, x to the 7th. In 11, distribute the power to all three terms here. So it's 5 to the 7th, x to the 7th, y to the 2nd to the 7th, which really just means y to the 14th. If you're comfortable going from this step to this step, that is, multiplying those two numbers in your head, feel free to do that, okay? I'm just showing some more steps for folks that, maybe want to see it. All right, a squared times b times c to the 3rd, again, 4, 4, and 4, so this is really a squared to the 4th, b to the 4th, c cubed to the 4th. And again, multiply your exponents here. So a to the 2nd to the 4th become a to the 8th. B to the 1 to the 4th becomes b to the 4th. And c to the 3rd to the 4th becomes c to the 12th. And there's our answer. Okay, last problem here. Exercise 13. Let x and y be numbers. Y is not 0. And let n be a positive integer. How is x over y to the n related to x to the n and y to the n? So here, okay, we're going to use a similar property. So let's take a look here, for example, if we had like x over y to the 4th. Well, that would be x over y times x over y times x over y times x over y, right? And when you multiply fractions, which is what all these are, right? 4 fractions there, multiply together. We multiply across the top and multiply across the bottom. So x to the 4th over y to the 4th. In other words, we could just distribute the 4 to the x and distribute the 4 to the y there, and we get the same answer. So in this situation, when we have x over y to the n, well, that's merely going to be, again, distribute x to the n over y to the n. And that would be our property, or our final answer there. Okay? Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next lesson.